What would it be like to live in cultures where power is based on co-creation, collaboration, empathy, and shared values instead of on domination, control, and coercion? As some of you already know, I have had authority issues all my life. I was expelled from two different schools for not following rules that I didn't buy into. I was pretty oppositional as a child. I will tell you those stories inside the course. But for now, what I want you to know is that I have had a deep distrust of power and quite a bit of reactivity to being told what to do most of my life. It was a standing joke in my family that the best way to get me to do something was to tell me that I couldn't or that I wasn't allowed to because I have such a reactive, rebellious streak in me. Now, while that can be protective in some ways, as all adaptive strategies that we learn in childhood can be protective in some ways, it kept me from losing myself, for example. It also left me lonely and longing for the kinds of relationships where power was actually used in loving, relational, and life-affirming ways. And I began wondering, like, what would it be like to live in cultures where power is based on co-creation, on collaboration, on empathy, and on shared values, instead of on domination and control and coercion and manipulation and using people as objects to meet our needs? What would that be like? That's what we're going to be exploring together in the course on navigating power dynamics and moving towards shared power. What does that really take? What are the internal practices? What are the dialogue practices? In this course, you're going to get a chance to explore your own relationship with power and to deepen your own journey with how this incredibly transformative tool of NVC might help you with both areas where you are privileged and areas where you have internalized oppression, and then what that means and how those impact the relationships in your own lives. So I hope you'll join me in April.